Hey Cody, Dave just talked about the mindset for you guys going into today being a one and done type of mindset. Does it feel like for you guys that tonight is a must win?
In a way, yeah. I mean, we knew it was going to be tough, and Logan Webb, tip your cap to him yesterday. We've been in this situation before multiple times, and we just got to go out and take care of our own business, and I think if we do that, we'll be all right.
Put Fabian on the left.
Hey Cody, we've asked you a lot about the mechanical changes you made, but how much of what you're working through right now is approach versus mechanical?
Yeah, it's more so approach than anything at this point.
And what are the things that you're sort of working on with that?
I mean, it changes throughout every day, every pitcher. You're not going to have one thing, So depends on who's on the mound, situation of the ball game, all that kind of stuff.
Next question for Cody. Go right here in front.
You're starting at first base tonight. What's the most difficult transition for you when you haven't played it at that position, I guess, in a while? Is it the one-hoppers? Is it defensively? What's the most difficult transition?
I mean, it's nice to have played there in the past, and then obviously I've had a few games there this year. I think the game's a lot closer than in center field, reaction time's a little quicker. So once you get that, the flow of the game, it all feels the same eventually, though.
Go second row on the right side.
Hey, Cody, there's been so much analysis and talk about your swing, your approach all year. You've heard it all year. Are you sick of it, and how do you deal with it?
How I'm doing it right now, I get asked a question and I answer it. But I just do what I can to help this team win at the end of the day, That's all I can do.
Go gentleman in the back left.
Cody, I'm not sure how much you've been asked about this being the first ever Dodgers-Giants actual playoff series. What do you make of it? Do you like how it's played out so far?
I was shocked. I still can't believe that that's true. It seemed like yesterday. I mean, the fans were going crazy. So definitely, it's definitely a real playoff game. You know what I mean? So it's a fun one.
Go back down to the second row.
Cody, your second year, after the Rookie of the Year season, year two, the league kind of adjusted back to you. Kind of went through some troubles there. But are there any similarities, kind of working through right now and what you went through then?
Yeah, I think it's always going to be a cat and mouse game. Obviously there's some more factors into it this year with what I had to deal with, but at the end of the day, that's in the past. So I'm only looking forward.
Are you frustrated at all, or how are you kind of managing emotionally?
No, I'm feeling good. I've been feeling good. Not frustrated.
Go right here to Bill.
Yeah, Cody, how does the offense change without Max?
Obviously it's a huge blow. How does it change? Guys are going to have to step up. We've done it before. Guys come in through injuries and perform, and that's just the beauty of our team and kind of what we've built it on these past few years is the depth, and now we can go out and show it again this series.
Go to the back right.
You've obviously seen so many nasty off-speed pitches. Where does Kevin Gossman's splitter rank, and what makes that pitch so successful for him?
Yeah, it's a really good pitch. He throws it well off his fastball. He's a smart pitcher with, they have Buster Posey behind the dish as well, who's been through a lot of baseball games in his career as well, so it's a good combination.
Go to Chris up front.
Cody, going through pandemic playoff baseball and now back to real playoff baseball, and you're going to go back to Dodger Stadium. What was it like, just the biggest difference for you, and how much do you appreciate the fans, even if you're on the road like you are?
Yeah, I think the field, like the nervousness, the anxiousness is the same. It's just, it's got a little different feel to it. But, yeah, it kind of feels the same like in the clubhouse and everything,
Go to Warren.
Cody, there was a point there before your shoulder surgery where Dave didn't want to play you at first base because of the possibility of it popping. Is that even a concern anymore at this point? And how much do you think that's the shoulder problem this season sort of impacted you?
Yeah, I try not to think about that. But no, my shoulder, it's definitely better than in a better spot than it was before the surgery. Now it's just all about strengthening it and getting the small, muscles around it strong so it can keep the capsule in it. All that kind of, weightlifting and training stuff. But I think, it needed to be done. So it's better to have it now than later, I guess.
Go back here to Bill.
Guys that have had shoulder things done, you know, I'm thinking like back camp, Adrian Gonzalez, they always kind of talked about it took a couple of years to kind of regain the flexibility that initially, right? Because they're trying to tighten it, you kind of lose some range of motion. Have you experienced that at all?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. There's no way around it. I think with Adrian, it was his lead shoulder. With Matt Kemp, it was his lead shoulder. So, I mean, everything's just, your body adjusts to it. It's not as, whether, I don't know if this faction on sounds loose, it's whatever, something is different about it, so your body just has to adjust to it. And so, yeah.
Goes back leather.
Just to follow up, Cody, given not only the shoulder situation, but unfortunately the other injuries you had this year, are you going to be 100% before next spring? What percentage of like full capacity are you right now?
Yeah, I would say that I'll be 100%. I think having a full off season is going to be very beneficial. You know, I was rehabbing all off season last year, and then you know, everything happened this year. But a full off season, I'll for sure be ready to go. 100%.
What would you say you are right now?
I feel 100%. You know, I don't know how my body is, but I feel really good.